people can't get their Chick-fil-A on Sunday, they'll just get it on Monday. And so the Falcons they actually have, Chick-fil-A has a kiosk at the new stadium, the new Mercedes-Benz Stadium, but it's going to be closed. There's one game this year in the schedule that's not on Sunday. And so that's the only time the Chick-fil-A is going to be open. On the days where they play on Sunday, they're actually going to flip the marquee to like some local concessions or whatever for the team or for the stadium. But yeah, hey, you can't knock them, man. They've got a formula, and relaxing on Sunday, paying homage to the big man above, has worked for them. Hey, when we get back from the break, man, we'll read more of your chat. You are listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Don't go away. Hour number 2 coming up.
Give me my crown back. We got that fire down here, y'all don't call it contact. Give me my 16 ball, bet I'ma play the trap. Act a fool, huh? What you gotta say about that? We keep the club back. Where all of my thugs at? 5 finger ball flipping, boy. Step up, get your head cracked. Cause we real out here, and y'all fake. We get drunk down here, and y'all can't. We ride stankin' like it's marinated in candy paint. Some drinking, I'm gon' blank. I hate to think Ricky G won't flip in the P. I'ma be with the hand, we can take it to the street. Let them know we ain't playing, knock them straight off of their feet. Leave them laying on the ground, I rock a baby to sleep. 7 days a week, I be head busting, you ain't said nothing. I would stop, but somebody don't put my button. Yeah. Hit them boys in the head. Let them know Queen City's on the coming. Now let it go. Hit them boys in the head. Let them know Queen City's on the coming. Now let it go. Y'all talking walls, strapping on my body armor, grabbing all my guns, jumping in the helicopter. Got a call from Double O in the Bahamas. Set them boys down there, running, whipping loud, and so leg gon' be spit when we clear the hill. We will protect our field. Soldiers getting killed, they get it how they live. Queen City coming trill, these eyes worth deals. Dollar Squad making it happen, ready to kill. I don't appreciate you coming round where I chill. North Carolina is the state that I live. Y'all must be smoking that dope, popping them pills. We real ready to kill to make meals. Ricky G, what's this here? I smell them come round here. This the jungle. You don't want your banana getting peeled. I'm popping heads for real. Hit them boys in the head. Let them know Queen City's on the coming. Now let it go. Hit them boys in the head. Let them know Queen City's on the coming. Now let it go. I'm a stone cold killer from North Carolina. What's up? Queen City representative. Mecklenburg County. Got these haters all around me, but they can't stop my paper. You say it's all gravy, don't make me peel your potato. I'm too real for the fakers. Gotta be the #1 contender. Where my Carolina soldiers, we gon' make y'all remember that this war ain't over. It's starting to get drunk. Just that boy feeling broken. Let them go ahead and jump. We ready to top that pump, and we bumping it for the leg. And the Dollar Squad gon' show you how we hit them in the head. Hit them boys in the head. Let them know Queen City's on the coming. Now let it go. Hit them boys in the head. Let them know Queen City's on the coming. Now let it go.
Hey, all y'all scrippers, y'all got to go. We taking over this club tonight. Little Johnny South Boys, hey, yeah, let's get this thing crunk.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. This is a Throwback Thursday. Don't forget, 1 p.m. today on 2LiveStudiosRadio.com. We got the Ron Stewart Show coming back up for his 5th episode. Yeah. Following Ron at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, you got the Jeff Fox Show. And then at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, all at 2LiveStudiosRadio.com, the Rude Dog Show. And at 9 p.m., the Kicking It With Kesey Show, all once again on 2LiveStudiosRadio.com. Hey, 2003 was the year. You are listening to the Doug Stewart Show, and this is hour number 2. 2003 was the year. Your national champions in football that year were the USC Trojans. Yeah. Lindale White, Reggie Bush, all of those cats, I believe. 2003. So that had to be, what's his name? Matt Leinart, probably. So they won it all in 2003. And your World Series champions that year were the Florida Marlins. So there you have it. Those were the main. If you're a Kentucky Derby fan, if you like the horses, the ponies, as they say, Funny Side won the Kentucky Derby in 2003 as well. In 2003, we had this famous quote from Jessica Simpson, and she was serious as hell when she said this. Where do buffalo wings come from? Chickens or buffaloes? Yeah, she really said it. Also in 2003, Motown Records dropped Bruno Mars. He was also eventually signed by Atlantic Records in 2009. I'm not the biggest Bruno Mars fan in the world, man. I just think he mad corny. I know. A lot of y'all like Bruno Mars. I remember I said something on social media about, not being a fan of Bruno Mars. Oh, my gosh. Ninjas came out of the woodwork. How do you not like Bruno Mars? What do you have against Hawaiian people that emulate R&B singers? Whatever, man. Fuck Bruno Mars. I'm not a fan of Bruno Mars. That's just my personal opinion. I mean, he's talented. I'm not saying he's not talented, but he just got an air of corniness about him himself, to me. And I don't know why that is. He did a great job of covering Prince or whatever award show that was last year. So, Dougie, why is Bruno Mars so corny, but you such a fan of Prince, and you think he's one of the coolest cats to ever walk the face of the earth? I don't know. It just is. I mean, I can't really put my finger on it. Prince was the man, even though he wore blouses. Right. You the man when you wear blouses and dudes give you mad respect and you got all of the chicks in the house, all right? And Bruno Mars is just herbish, as they say in Atlanta. He's a freaking herb. I don't like that guy. Maybe he'll grow on me. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. And also in 2003, the invasion of Iraq was initially called Operation Iraq Liberation, but was quickly changed to Operation Iraqi Freedom due to the acronym spelling out oil. Yeah. So those are some of the things that went down in 2003. Today is a Throwback Thursday on the Doug Stewart Show. From James in the chat room on Spreaker.com. He says, Prince is an innovator. Right, like Prince is, the Bruno Mars guy is talented too, but I don't know if he plays the guitar like Prince. He can dance and everything. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not, I think it's almost blasphemous to kind of, and I did that on a whim, comparing Prince to Bruno Mars, but it's almost blasphemous to compare Prince to anybody. Like anybody today that you try to compare to Prince is really, really doing a disservice to Prince. I mean, he was that big of a name in the industry and that talented of a person historically, man, in the music industry. From Chucktown, Tiki is mine, Frank, said you didn't like Norbit. Back to talking about the movie Norbit, which once again, if you didn't hear my thoughts on it a couple of days ago and ever since it came out, Norbit was a theatrical triumph. You heard me correctly. How you doing? How you doing? I could hear that. I could hear that statement, that phrase thrown out a million times, and I will laugh every single time. I'm sorry. From Sidney Jackson. Oh, this is where the comment came from. Any dude who says Norbit is great, opinions are suspect at best. Whatever. Norbit, man, was a great movie. If you want to laugh, okay? If you want to laugh, Norbit is the movie for you. From Thorny Switch, Doug, stop hating on Bruno with his cute little self. He is a little dude. Like, he looked every bit of 5'2". And I think I actually read something that says he's like 5'2" or 5'4", something like that. He's kind of in the range of Kevin Hart little, which Kevin Hart is like a real tiny dude. Like, I'm trying to think. We've met Kevin Hart. We had Kevin Hart actually in studio several times, I believe, when he came to Atlanta and performed here in Atlanta. We were doing the show on local radio here in the city. Kevin dude is, I mean, words don't even express how small this dude is. Like, he is a tiny little fella, man. Never seen Bruno Mars live. I did see Prince live and had real good seats at Phillips Arena. And Prince is small, too, or he was small. God bless the dead. Prince was a little small dude, too, but if you notice, that's why he had all those damn hip problems. Prince kind of masked the fact that he was 4'8" by always wearing 8-inch high stiletto shoes. Right, Prince always wore them damn boots, and he had, that was like one of the main issues of Prince at the end, is he was hooked on these painkillers, allegedly, because he had a hip replacement or something like that, or was about to have a hip replacement. His hip had gone so bad that he had to, have like some major work done to it. And he was always in pain, and thus he started abusing drugs and painkillers, man, and we know what happened. The rest is history. From What Up Falcons, he says, I hear you, Doug. I feel the same way about that Bruno Ninja. Not a fan. I don't have to be a fan of everybody. Man, when I posted those thoughts, it was right after that award show in which he did the cover song for the cover performance for Prince. And the guy is talented. What? And whenever you don't publicly ride the jock of somebody or just fawn over somebody and say, oh, he's great, because whenever you have a difference of opinion, about how great somebody is and whether you like somebody or not, I didn't say that the guy is a bum or he beats his wife or something like that. I just say I'm not a fan. And I think he's corny. Man. Cornelia Small. See, this is what I'm talking about. Bruno just donated $1 million to Flint. That is a great thing. Bravo. Bravo. And trust me, if I had an extra $1 million to spare, I would donate it to Flint too. Period. That doesn't mean my opinion about him as a performer isn't my opinion and isn't valid, isn't warranted. It's my opinion. Everybody's got one, just like assholes. From, let's see who we got here, Chuchi. So Lil Jon wanted all the scrippers to lead the club, so only the dudes would be left, or did I mishear the opening? I don't know. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. We can get that back up real quick. Let's try to listen. Did Lil Jon tell all the scrippers, and I did say scrippers with a K, to lead the club so only the dudes would be left? Let me hear that one more time.
All y'all scrippers, y'all got to go. We taking over this club tonight. Let Johnny say.